security. Oh, is it?
This ain't looking good.
I've got to get down from here, guys. Fuck.
Hey! Whoa! 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 Wait, Jesus!
Like, why would a chair be right there? Oh, there's somebody there. Hello?
High-risk exploration carries high-risk consequences, from a 3-hour cat-and-mouse game with military police to a bloody encounter with a guard dog. On May 17, 2025, a YouTuber named Jamie released a deeply unsettling video on his channel, Mr. Airborne. Jamie's channel is well known for high-risk urban exploration, focusing on bold entries into some of the most restricted and hazardous locations throughout Europe. In this video, Jamie set out to explore, more accurately, to secretly enter, an abandoned military airbase known as RAF Scampton, located in Lincolnshire, England. The site is heavily restricted and actively guarded, featuring strict security measures such as patrol vehicles, surveillance systems, and electronic detection equipment designed to stop unauthorized access. It is important to note that this was not Jamie's first attempt to enter the base. He had previously succeeded in gaining access, but was eventually caught, and the consequences of that earlier attempt were severe.
Last time I come here, ended up getting arrested by armed response police, dog units, locked up with Will for 24 hours. We're here to have a proper look around. There is security everywhere, vans drove past. They're walking around, but they have got high vises on. So hopefully we spot them before they spot me.
Despite that experience, Jamie remained determined to return and attempt a second infiltration of RAF Scampton. At the start of the exploration, he immediately noticed several security vehicles positioned near the entrance. Rather than proceeding directly, he changed direction and carefully approached one of the main structures. He eventually reached the roof, discovered an open window, and managed to enter the building. For nearly 30 minutes, Jamie explored that section without interruption. After leaving the area, he moved toward the upper levels of the structure. However, upon reaching that floor, the situation quickly began to worsen.
Right, I'm going to head out of here and head to the next one over there. I'm going to try and get in that building there, but there's a camera system right there. Oh shit, there's security. Oh, is it security or is it police? Oh no. Fuck's sake. Just when I was about to climb out, just gone behind that big tree over there. At least if they go up the other way, we know we can go over that way. Let's just keep a quick eye on where they go. Maybe we can do it from, come on, zooming around this corner. You know, if they just happen to look up and see me run around the corner. As soon as they go behind that tree, bring it through here. No. Oh yeah, they're going up to the left. So that's a good sign. Means we can get out. Another floor cleaner. Yeah, look, there they are. They're going up that way. So we're going to go that way where their base is. Right.
Security personnel were soon observed nearby, prompting Jamie to abandon the area and move quickly toward another building. He crossed onto the main property while attempting to remain unnoticed by cameras and patrols. Despite these efforts, it became apparent that security teams were moving back in his direction.
Oh shit, there they are. They're coming back. Can you see them? So the security on this one, I've got tag points. Like I was saying earlier, they have to go to certain points and tag it. Yeah, I can't see a way on that roof yet, but we've got to get a little bit closer. Let's go. Oh shit, there's a camera system, it's caught me as well. Bollocks. Camera was flashing at me now. I forgot about that camera. Fuck, there's a security office. And I was going to go up these ladders here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. I need to get on a roof and hide rapid. Shit, they're coming back. You're gonna see me. Right. They're coming back round to where I was. I've got to be very careful now. They're coming round there, there's a camera system there. Guys, security, one's just gone round that building there. Woman's gone, the geezer went round there, but there's a car flying round as well. There, look. He's gone round that way.
As multiple groups of guards began spreading out across the property, Jamie suspected he had been detected and that an active search was underway. This belief was reinforced by the fact that he had earlier passed directly in view of a camera, followed by the sudden increase in patrol activity. Understanding that entering another building, or remaining visible on the property, would almost certainly result in capture, Jamie chose to avoid further risk and stayed hidden on the roof.
I think they know I'm here, but they don't know where. I'm not in a good position, I need to move. Wonder what's down this way. Gotta be careful because that woman's somewhere. Wonder if I could just lie in this gap here. But there is cameras over there, and I don't want the cameras catching me. There's something going off. There's an alarm. Oh, there's a ladder that side. There's a ladder. I definitely cannot get down that way. There's an alarm going off over there. But I've got to watch that camera system. I can get down here. Down. Oh yeah, easy. Keep an eye on that corner there. There he is. There's the car as well. That car's bombing round. There. This ain't looking good. Oh, fucking walking past. I don't know if I can get low enough for him not to see me on that car park. Oh shit. I don't know if I can get low enough. I've got to get down from here, guys. Fuck, they've stopped. They're definitely looking for me. Can you see it? Watch. Fuck, he's coming back. If they go down there and look up, they're going to see me. All they've got to do. They think I'm in that building. Oh, I can hear sirens. Oh no. Ah, it's old Bill as well. We gotta go.
With alarms sounding and security units dividing into separate search paths, the situation became increasingly dangerous. Patrol vehicles continued circling the area, and guards repeatedly passed close to his position. Jamie believed the security teams were aware of an intruder, but had not yet identified his exact location. Surrounded by constant movement and search activity, Jamie faced a high risk of arrest. With no safe alternative, he remained hidden and waited, hoping the guards would eventually leave. As time passed, anxiety grew. Staying in place for too long would likely result in the same outcome as his previous attempt. Taking this into account, Jamie decided to take a calculated risk and relocate to another hiding position.
If we're gonna get caught, it's gonna be now. Dog units. I'm gonna have to keep rooftopping it. Look. 2 dog units, but I think they're searching over there, so I'm gonna have to send it this way. I've got to keep getting to different roofs. Let's go.
Although he successfully moved to a different rooftop, police officers and K9 units were still operating nearby and continued to patrol the area. This effectively trapped him in place, forcing him to remain silent and completely still to avoid detection, particularly from the dogs. Under these conditions, Jamie stayed prone for several tense minutes, waiting for a chance to escape.
Sounds like they're cutting something open over there. I think the dogs think I'm in that building because I keep hearing them bark over there, but there's some have walked past that way, so I can't move.
By this stage, he had been hiding for nearly 3 hours, and the situation worsened as additional officers and K9 units arrived. Jamie knew that discovery was only a matter of time. Eventually, he noticed patrol units moving farther away, not far enough to ensure safety, but enough to attempt an escape. After more than 2 hours of relentless searching, Jamie seized the moment and made his move. He crossed back onto the main property and managed to escape without being caught or arrested. Later, Jamie suggested that the heavy presence of police and dogs may have been related to a military operation or training exercise, as additional units continued arriving at the base. Although he had been trapped for over 3 hours, he expressed relief that he chose to leave when he did. He believed that staying longer would have likely ended the same way as his first attempt, resulting in arrest for trespassing or other charges. Incidents like this highlight serious concerns about personal safety and the legal risks of entering heavily secured sites. Is pushing boundaries for exploration worth the danger and potential consequences? Or should places like this be left completely off limits? Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. The following footage was uploaded to the YouTube channel Sax Urban in January of 2026. In the video, a British urban explorer set out to investigate the Riviera Hotel located in Weymouth, England. At the start of the exploration, he walked around the property searching for a possible entry point, while also checking for any signs of security guards or other authorized personnel. During this time, he made it clear that he was aware the hotel, despite being abandoned for many years, remained under heavy surveillance, and that he had heard reports of guard dogs being present on the site. Taking these risks into account, he appeared nervous, but decided to continue in order to see what remained inside the building. He eventually discovered a way in by slipping beneath a raised section of fencing to gain access to the grounds. For nearly the next 10 minutes, he carefully moved through the abandoned structures, and up until that point, everything seemed to be progressing without issue, as he did not encounter any dogs or security staff. He later chose to leave that area of the hotel and headed toward the swimming pool. However, while approaching that section, the situation suddenly changed and became far more alarming.
I just want to find a swimming pool. The outside swimming pool is cool enough. Hey! Whoa! Right, sorry. I'm an explorer.
How the fuck did you get in?
I'm an explorer. I just went through the gate.
Oh, you came in, broke in?
No, I didn't break it. I'm an urban explorer.
How did you get into this building?
The door was just open.
So you broke in? So you could hear me and the dogs outside?
It was open. I didn't hear the dog. Listen, I'm.
I don't give a f***, mate.
Okay.
There's signs all over the place.
Okay.
Hey, there a minute.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm an urban explorer. I climbed over the gate and the door was open. I film it all.
So you joke that you're breaking and entering into the property?
No, that's just civil trespassing.
Same fucking difference, dickhead. Don't fucking move.
Okay, that's fine.
Right, boys, here.
Holy shit. I just got bitten by a dog. God.
As the encounter escalated into a genuinely dangerous situation, the explorer attempted to remain calm and explain his presence to an individual who appeared to be part of the site's security. Despite efforts to de-escalate, the situation had already turned serious, as he had been attacked and bitten by a dog, forcing him to focus on preventing the incident from worsening. The guard, visibly upset by the intrusion, appeared to understand the severity of the situation after noticing the injury. Rather than escalating the conflict, the guard chose to stop the confrontation. After a brief but tense exchange, a second guard was called in to help escort the explorer off the property, ensuring he left the site without further incident. Fortunately,
my colleague's now going to come and walk you off the side.
That's okay.
Right? For future reference, however you've... Not to fucking come here.
Okay, that's
We
fine.
have plenty of signs. We have plenty of signs around saying dogs. So wherever you climbed over a fence, you had to go past the sign saying dogs are roaming free on this side.
Okay.
How the fuck did you get in here? So him, that way, for a minute. Take him that way. Any more?
Just me, sir.
I want him away from my fucking dog. If they're going to rip his pieces now. Wait. Wait.
Do you get many people coming in?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yourself fucking lucky with the dogs.
One of them got me, but it's okay. I understand why you have them.
Yes. Where did you get over?
I went under the back fence. Right at the back, there's a little raised a little bit. I can go the same way, that's no worries.
Probably the best, but he's got the keys, I'm not dicking around.
It's alright. Am I free to go? Yeah. Right on.
You were lucky with the dogs. Please pass the word on because the next one might not be.
Yeah, I'll make sure no one comes down here. Thank you. Have a nice day. What the f***?
the guards did not involve law enforcement or push the situation any further. Instead, they issued a strict warning and allowed him to leave. Once safely away and with the adrenaline wearing off, the seriousness of the encounter became fully apparent. He later admitted that his hands were shaking, his clothing had been torn, and his arm continued to ache where the dog had bitten him. As the shock settled in, it became clear how easily the situation could have ended far worse. Reflecting on the incident, he recognized that what looks intense on camera is not worth the risk of injury or legal consequences. The encounter serves as a reminder that entering restricted or monitored abandoned sites carries real dangers, raising the question of whether curiosity alone justifies those risks. These are two YouTubers named Brian and Michael who, in April of 2017, uploaded a video titled Exploring an Abandoned State Mental Hospital. Their channel mainly focuses on urban exploration, where they document their journeys through abandoned locations across different parts of the world. Walls and ceilings were crumbling, and black mold and asbestos were present throughout many areas of the structure. During the first few minutes, nothing out of the ordinary occurred. They came across old furniture and medical equipment that had been left behind and continued exploring as they made their way to the first floor. While walking through one of the rooms, however, they encountered something deeply unsettling. A sound coming from elsewhere in the building caused them to stop and focus on its direction. They determined that the sound could not have been caused by wind, as the air inside the building was completely still. By this point, nearly the entire building had been searched, leaving only the tunnel as the unexplored area. As they moved through it, they made an unexpected discovery.
It's cinder blocked off.
There's somebody there. Hello? Hi.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
You guys aren't like workers or anything?
No.
Oh my god.
Did we see you before?
Earlier.
Are you the guy we saw before?
Workers on the property is freaking me.
Yeah. You mind if we shoot video? We can blur your face if you want or anything.
Sure. Yeah.
Alright.
So here's the guy we saw before.
Dude, you are good at disappearing, man. Holy
sometimes,
shit. Did you
right?
like sprint down the tunnel?
Yeah, I went
or
right down the
something?
tunnel, hidden in the debris, and
Dude, like from the time I saw you, the time I went over there to look, I was like, where could this guy have gone that fast? Alright. See ya. He was a nice guy. So that was the guy who disappeared on us before. That was a crazy guy. Yeah.
The person they encountered inside the tunnel turned out to be another urban explorer and did not show any hostile behavior. Through the interaction, it became clear that this was the same individual they had seen earlier. The individual had initially mistaken Brian and Michael for workers or security personnel, which explained why he had run into the tunnel. After the brief and friendly exchange, they went their separate ways. Brian and Michael, that's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, Don't miss what's coming next.